Neither quarterback lit up the scoreboard on Thursday. Not that that matters in the preseason so much. Cam's 2 drives led to 3 points, and Mac's 5 drives led to 6. That doesn't count the kneel down he took at the end of the first half. But again, preseason, the results are not what this is about. What we want to find out in New England is who's going to be the quarterback. So, guys, let's start with Booger. Did Mac Jones look like the kind of guy who should be the Patriots starter week 1?
Well, Graz, first of all, congratulations. I see you holding down the chair. You're doing a fine job, my brother. As far as week 1, I wouldn't go there just yet, man. Listen, it's preseason, week 1 for a rookie. There were some nerves. Cam talked about he came up to him in the pregame warm-up like, hey, man, what can I anticipate? So you knew he was going to be nervous. But Mac Jones was as advertised. The ball came out of his hands in rhythm. There was timing throws. He was very accurate down the field. He was smart. He got a chance to run some hurry-up offense. So I thought that Mac Jones looked just like the Mac Jones that we scouted. I didn't expect anything else. So as far as being the week 1 starter, we got a long way to go. And I know, as all you football guys know, we're not about to make a proclamation after week 1 of preseason for the regular season. I thought Mac Jones was as advertised.
Come on, that's no fun.
Mike, are you more willing to make a proclamation than your friend Booger here?
Not a proclamation, but one thing that's interesting is there's only 2 more preseason games. It used to be we had 3 more. And I think what happened last night was Mac Jones closed the gap. I think Cam Newton did enough to say, hey, he's still the starter. But in my mind, I agree with what Booger said. Mac Jones was accurate. He was poised. He changed protections a couple times. And one thing that's interesting to me, Dan, is what Coach Belichick's defensive background. I wonder if in the back of his mind he says, hey, maybe we'll have a package for both quarterbacks because as an opposing defensive coordinator, that's a lot to put on another defense. So maybe there's a role for both of these guys early on. But to me, Mac Jones is coming on fast here, and there's only 2 more games to go.
Look, this guy was a first-round pick. Jeremy, at some point he's going to be the Patriots quarterback, or else the pick will have gone horribly wrong. So what would it take, do you think, for Mac Jones to overtake Cam Newton in this camp and open the season as the starter?
Well, Dan, more performances like this, because Cam Newton is the favorite, but he's got work to do here. I keep hearing that Bill Belichick trusts Cam Newton, that he's in position to start week 1, but he's got to make some progress here because Mac Jones is coming. He showed accuracy and decision-making all training camp, and he showed it again last night. And so they expect Cam Newton to be healthier, to be better than last year. He's got more weapons at his disposal, but he's going to have to fend off Jones. And if Jones puts together a couple more performances in the preseason, it's not all or nothing where Belichick's going to make a strong decision here in the next week or 2. They're going to let this play out a little bit, but Newton has to show some progress here.
Let me add this to it. I do think that eventually this year that Mac Jones is going to be the starting quarterback because I know we're focusing a lot on Mac Jones, but if you watch Cam Newton last night, Cam Newton kind of showed you who he is. Yeah, he's a guy who can move around the pocket, but there were a couple of throws where Cam Newton's accuracy could be questioned, and I think that's the reason why eventually Mac Jones will be the quarterback because Mac Jones allows Josh McDaniels to run this offense in rhythm and timing. He allows the receivers to catch the football on the move, on the run. He threw a dime down the sideline that should have been a touchdown. So I think we saw what both quarterbacks were in a little snippet last night. Cam Newton still a little bit inaccurate. Mac Jones, rhythm and timing. By the time we get to midseason, I think Mac Jones will be the starting quarterback. Although, Dan, I know you want it to happen week 1. I don't think it'll happen that fast.
Well, we'll see how the snippets shake out over the next couple of weeks. Patriots play again Thursday against the Eagles in Philadelphia.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.